Battlefield 2042 Season 7 is coming out very soon, and I have some details to share with you guys. Thanks to the EA Creator Network for all of that. So let's get straight into it. Season 7 Turning Point is looking to be an interesting season so far, with a pretty decent battle pass and some interesting choices of weapons and gadgets. So let's get into it. What will you get with Season 7 Turning Point? First, you will get 3 weapons, but 2 of those will be there at launch, which is the ZZ3, which is the Scorpion, the Evo Scorpion, which we've had in previous Battlefields, and the AK-5C, which is also beloved from BF4. Then later in the season, we will have the DFR Strife, which is the Fight Light MCR in real life. It is a beefed up M4 LMG, which can take both belt fed and normal standard mags. For a gadget, we will have the SRAW, which obviously most of you will know from BF4. You can stare at when you aim, wherever you aim, it goes. We have a new vehicle also coming later in this season, which is the XFAT4 Draugr. It is the Su-70 stealth drone. It looks really interesting. It will have stuff like the EMP bombs, precision guided munitions, radar missiles, and all that cool stuff. The season will also come out March 19th, just so you guys know. Now, this battle pass is actually quite cool in my opinion. I quite like what I see. We have Jaguar's Prey, which is that like skin on the left there you see with the AK-24. System Purge, which is kind of like the Kilobyte skin from the AK, Access Memory, Law and Ordnance for the VHX, which all looks really cool. We have some vehicle skins for as well, some very cool stuff. I just think it looks great. There's not a lot of battle passes I have found like super awesome, but I think this one's cool, especially with the new specialist skins. The antivirus one looks just amazing. Now, with the maps coming this season, one of them will be Haven, set in Chile. Atacama Desert is a town called El Alicanto, I'm pretty sure. And it looks really interesting. It uses a lot of Arica Harbor assets, which is very destructible. So this might be one of the few destructible maps in the game. Now, the Atacama Desert is actually one of the richest lithium reserves in the world, which means that we'll have a lot of corporations, factions, and all of them. Basically, they're fighting over all of the resources in El Alicanto, the lithium, and all that other stuff, which I think is a very interesting premise. Map does overlook great, though, and I can't wait to put my hands on it. Now, the second map in this season, which will be coming at a later date, is Stadium. It is completely infantry only. I personally am quite excited because I loved Stadium. I always thought it could have been an interesting map on its own. Obviously, it's a bit sad that we don't have a completely new map, but honestly, it's better than nothing. I think they probably could have communicated earlier that Stadium was one of the maps, maybe to temper down expectations, but even then, I think it's cool. I'm very excited to see more of Stadium. It was one of my favorite objectives on Hourglass. They will also be bringing enhancements and improvements across the game, especially to the deploy screen, keeping it more streamlined and better, as well as obviously the visual recoil changes, which after having read some of the comments on Discord from one of the weapon designers, it doesn't seem that bad. But obviously we'll have to wait until we get our hands on it ourselves. Battlefield 2042 Season 7 will also have a free access starting from March 21st to 24th, where you can just play free and have access to all the season stuff that you want. And you want to use, I guess. Or if you just want to do something else, you know, it's all cool. Cool stuff. We like crew events. So yeah, all in all, I am a little bit disappointed that we have to wait for Stadium, the drone, and especially the LMG to later in the season. I don't think that's really good, but if that gives them maybe more polish and maybe they'll end up better, that could be good. But yeah, that was the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hopefully you all enjoyed the trailer, which should be out by now. Bye-bye, everybody.